Hello everybody and welcome back to the Atari Guy, and today we'll be looking at the Dell Chromebook from the VCF Midwest. Now, here I have the motherboard. I purchased a motherboard, and I don't know if this thing requires a hard drive or not to be installed, but I did purchase one just in case. So let me take it out of the box, and then I also have this AC adapter that's like a universal AC adapter that switches, so we'll be using that to power this thing. I've already tested this thing and it works pretty well. So if I just open this thing up, this motherboard, here's the motherboard. And so I'm pretty sure the RAM is here and then the hard drive is right here. So I'm pretty sure this has built-in flash storage, so, and then the hard drive would go here. Maybe this is an internet thing. I'm not sure. And then there's more RAM up here, it looks like. So, but we're gonna be putting this back in the laptop. I've got a screwdriver kit here, and so we'll be putting it in. There's also that Toshiba laptop. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting on the hard drive to actually get that thing to work. So let's get started with the Dell Chromebook. Alright, so here we are. Let me just move this out of the way. There's a bunch of stuff up here. So, let's move here's the motherboard, a bit of a more up-close shot. Let's move this off to the side. And then here's the laptop. I've already got the adapter for the adapter. So let's just start by unscrewing. Got the screwdriver, and now I just need to find an appropriately sized Phillips head screw. Alright. I think this is going to be a little bit too small, but no, that's actually just perfect. And then, oh, I forgot how long these screws were. We'll move that off to the side. And then we just have to basically pry this thing off. There were only 2 screws, all the other screws are missing, so here we go. And it looks like we're missing the actual ribbon cable for this USB cord, and then for the Kensington lock, as well as what should have been the SD card slot, but doesn't look like it actually has anything in it. I'm not sure. But so this thing won't be able to work for now. But there's a whole bunch of ribbon cables, that I don't know what they do. But so we'll just reassemble everything in the way I hope it should be. Oh. Looks like it's the wrong motherboard. That sucks. That's the wrong motherboard altogether. Oh, no, wait. I think I have it backwards. No, I definitely don't have it backwards. No, come on. No. Well, we'll just have to suffer through it. We won't be able to, like, use any of the ports anyway. So we won't be able to use any of the ports. But I should be able to get all the stuff attached in the right way. And then we shall see. I'm gonna attach the battery last, but I gotta figure out where the antennas go. antennas. Hello. I really screwed up on this because this obviously isn't even the right board for this computer. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Because I truly don't know, yeah. So, I gotta find either a new motherboard or I just gotta figure out how to get this thing to, fit in here. But, obviously, I ain't having any luck with that. Yeah, so I don't see any indications as to where the antenna would be. Because that's the biggest thing I'm having trouble with. So, but it's not even the correct motherboard for this machine. And so I thought I got the right motherboard, but I didn't. It must be different Dell Chromebook 11s. Because that's exactly what this thing is. Dell Chromebook 11. So, I guess the number or whatever is wrong. Yeah, but I have the plug, of course, that'll go with it. And this thing is a switching power supply. So as you see here, it goes from 12 volts to 24. And so I tested this thing out with the other laptops from VCF. And they actually worked out completely fine. So, but unfortunately, this is where this project has to take an unfortunate end. Because obviously, I have nothing to work with this thing. Obviously, this motherboard I purchased for it doesn't work. Or for this machine. This motherboard might work. I just don't have any way of testing it. So, there's some stuff I bought on eBay after the show, and this motherboard was one of them because I wanted to get this laptop to work. And so I looked up Dell Chromebook 11 on eBay, and I got this as the motherboard. So let me just put it back in its box. But I also got some other parts, like this switching power supply for the laptops I don't have chargers for, which I got a bunch of laptops from VCF, as well as that Nokia thing that uses barrel plugs. So let me just pull this out. Now I can't find where I had it, but yeah. So let's screw this thing back on. Put back the snaps. And then we'll put the screws back where they came from. So this video had to come to an unfortunate end, and I was really hoping this would work out, and, you know, we could get it to actually work and get the motherboard in and get a Chromebook working and maybe even just get it logged in or figure out there's no software on this thing and I need to load up the software myself. Regardless of the conclusion, whatever that would have been, good or bad, I was hoping to at least get this thing to power on and give some sign of life. But obviously this thing still has everything besides the motherboard. At least to my knowledge, everything is still here. But, you know, the keyboard looks fine, the screen looks fine. You know, this is a school machine. I'm pretty sure this is an educational design machine. And so I don't know where this thing was, if it was, whether it was used by a private individual or whatever. But the bigger question is if this, I mean, this thing could have been from schools, because my guess would be that this was a, like, just a machine they took out the motherboard to repair another one. I don't know. Obviously, this was the plug I was going to use. I don't know why there's just a screw around here. So, but pretty much, I have no, like, good conclusion to this video, because this video ended in a way I wasn't expecting, and obviously that was my bad judgment with the motherboard. I can't plugs on this side, that's why I gotta plug it back with the AC adapter. But yeah, this AC adapter is a pretty cool thing. We'll see it in the next episode, where I show off this and the two laptops that it is working with so far. One of them doesn't have an operating system, and I don't know if the hard drive is or is not working, and the other one does, but it looks like it was a personal use device, so I'm going to have to probably wipe it. Also, that HP laptop from the last episode, that thing needs to be wiped because that thing has personal data on it. Or I already wiped it. It does have personal data, but I was able to get the HP laptop working, and so that will be in a later episode with probably the next episode with all the other laptops. Obviously I was hoping to get this thing to work, but I also got this cool screw kit on eBay. While I was there, I was looking for a screw kit because I wanted to have something to be able to work on these laptops. So this doesn't belong with this, but yeah, so. But that's it for this episode. That was a kind of anti-climactic end to a video. So that's it for this week episode. Unfortunately, that didn't end the way I was exactly hoping, but we learned from our mistakes, and hopefully we can get this thing to work and be fixed, even if it takes a while. So this won't be in another episode for a while, obviously, because it doesn't work. So that's it for this episode, and I'll see you next time.